With Orlena right now across portions of the west, and what we've seen, Mammoth Mountain, California, you guys have picked up 76 inches of snowfall. June Lake, 68 inches. Mount Rose, over 50 inches. So this has been a prolific snowmaker as advertised for many locations. I liked that dramatic pause, didn't you? We look at the current radar and worth it, right? We continue to see very heavy rain, very heavy snow. Now, a little farther south of where we had it yesterday, although you do see south of San Francisco, still some persistent heavier rain showers moving through some of the same areas. We refer to that as training. So you can see here on the south side of San Francisco, really between San Francisco and Modesto, some of those same areas getting round after round of downpours. And that's what could lead to some flash flooding problems. You get up to elevation, and that's where we are squeezing the moisture out in the form of snow showers. And where that snow, shouldn't even say snow showers, because we've seen the pictures. I mean, we are talking about huge snowfall rates. South Lake Tahoe, you right now have some light snow. It's heavy snow in Donner, Bear Valley, moderate to heavy snow. Emigrant Gap, heavy snow for you with temperatures around those 20s, upper 20s, low 30s for many, some spots into the lower 20s. Blizzard warnings remain in effect. That's because of the low visibilities that will accompany the snow. So low visibilities and frequent wind gusts over 30 miles an hour, wind speeds over 30 miles an hour. That's what you need. We have those winds gusting 50 to 100 miles an hour, so no problem there. Visibilities will be near nothing throughout the rest of today. Snowfall still to come. Mammoth Lakes thinking another 18 inches, so may not get to that 100+ inches that over the weekend we were projecting, but still. This system has been no slouch, and again, everybody will be measuring this in feet up there in the mountains. Dardanelle, another 8 inches, another 9 inches likely in a place like Kirkwood. Mike? Of the East Coast, we could. We're going to break it down for you. Again, still a little ways to go in terms of timetable, but at least we have an idea of what we could be looking at into next week. Here's the Boston forecast. We think that snow moves in lunch into the evening commute on Monday. Tuesday, though, your big day for the snow showers. Morning commute, lunch, evening commute, even late evening, offering up plenty of snow. Now, at times, I think late Monday and very early Tuesday could see a little bit of mix before we change over to likely all snow. And snow is what we'll end with there on Wednesday morning for the Boston area. As we look at how this all unfolds, right? You want to see how it plays out. The track of our low is going to be so critical in determining who gets the rain, who gets the snow, and who gets that mix. So our initial onset of rain and wintry precip comes in for the late part of the weekend, but the real meat and potatoes of the system itself will be early next week. An upper disturbance causes a second low to form a little farther to the south. This is the one that's going to take over. This is the one that's going to deepen and possibly bring some big impacts here to the East Coast. We do think that this low pressure will track close enough to the coast that we are looking at shots of snow all across interior sections of the Northeast. The question is going to be the I-95 corridor. I know you're like, well, Alex, that's kind of the critical spot, right? It is. But how close or how far this low is from the coast could mean big differences in that snow falling in interior parts of the Northeast and snow falling in the coastal sections of the Northeast. So the snow we know is going to fall in the cold air that's moving in from Canada. So we've got a high setting the stage, helping to usher in that cold air out ahead of it. What we're thinking, large swath of heavy snow possible. Right now, I'd be keeping my eyes on West Virginia, Maryland, getting up into Pennsylvania, Jersey, and possibly our New England states as well. Still a lot of questions, but we're able to, Dr. Knabb, at this point, look at some of those trends.
Yeah, and Alex,
including Atlanta, looking at Atlanta right now. And now we're giving you a virtual view of what you could expect around the Atlanta area on Sunday. The end of the weekend finishes off soggy. So if you've got something you've been looking to watch on TV, maybe like one of those marathons, that's going to be your day. Highway Through Hell, Heavy Rescue. I know. I got you. We got you covered here on the Weather Channel, too. Sunday, it's morning rain showers. I think it could linger into some of the afternoon, so be prepared for a good chunk of the day at this point to be on the soggy side. By the time we get to Sunday night, we're dry, but look at where temperatures go from mid-60s on Sunday to the upper 30s Sunday night. So by Monday morning, you get up, you get out of bed, you get ready for work, head outside. It's going to be significantly cooler than over the weekend. There's the system right now. As we go into tomorrow, it finally begins to move east. And through the weekend, we're going to be looking at the Midwest and eastern effects to begin. For the Midwest, that's going to be all your effects coming in the weekend. Now, for parts of the east, this could be something that we watch into next week. But our upper disturbance, as it moves east, it brings in that moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico. So we'll have plenty of moisture to work with, rain across the south, and, of course, the snow potential into sections of the Mid-Atlantic and northeastern states. On Saturday, we've got the rain for Arkansas, southern Missouri, getting into portions of western Kentucky and Tennessee, extreme northwestern Mississippi. Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee are the areas to really watch on Saturday night. I think around Atlanta, points northward, also watching for rain in your area. Sunday, you can see eastern Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina getting all the precip, but northern parts of the state could see some of that ice or wintry mix. So a soggy end to the weekend, also including parts of the Florida Panhandle. Charlotte forecast looks like this, Mike. Sunday, 44 and rain, so much cooler than a place like Atlanta, and staying chilly with some showers Sunday night into the mid-30s.